Craig Bogan-El. Most people call me Brother Bogan-El or Brother El. My class is Afro-Fusion, which is it's a twist. If you ever heard of the Catherine Dunham or Pearl Primus, where the Western style meets the African diasporas, where you have the traditions and the Afro-Caribbean stylizations. I pull from, it's not exactly the Dunham technique or Pearl Primus, but I say those names because it'll give you somewhat of an idea of what I'm trying to present to the people. A lot of people are like frightened of dance or movement, and they kind of, debase themselves. So I kind of bring that cultural aspect and the things that will be able to uplift our people and our culture and people universally. Some people have taken other styles of dance, so therefore, hence, when you have that fusion of various movement, it can make that individual a little bit more comfortable with coming and taking the class, because I have live drumming, live percussions that are going on within the class. A lot of other styles and techniques that I'm using is pulling in from the knowledge that I have learned in terms of Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga. So when you come in, a person would be able to be a lot comfortable with that. Just go, oh, I've seen that before. I'm familiar with that. So if you're familiar with a lot of things, it'll put you at ease. So I use the aspect of movement instead of dance, because dance people go, I got 2 left feet, I can't do this, I can't do that. So I say movement. Movement be for the simple fact that you can walk, you move. Everybody has a rhythm with their movement. Everybody's unique. So I'm going to show you how to use your rhythm and your movement in a different capacity. So I'm not really teaching you something. I'm bringing something out that already exists within. And how we get to that point is we build up from the seed and we grow as that beautiful flower, that beautiful tree. And we come up together in that energy. And so during the course of the class, with the rhythms, that live drum hitting that heartbeat, you begin to do things that you probably wouldn't think you're able to do, if you were sitting on the outside. And it's like, wow, I didn't know I can do that. But we all start together and grow together. I expect my students to walk away with confidence. I expect my students to walk away with joy. I expect my students to walk away with relief. Because the movement is a healing aspect, and a lot of us don't look at it as healing, because we have the drums. They have drum circles, and they have different dance therapy movement. And I'm like, well, it's therapy to you, but it's not. We use that word dance loosely. So I go back to the universal technical term, which is movement. We all move. You can't debate with me about movement, because you're moving, whether it's slightly, big movement, large movement, whatever you have it. But it's just a rhythm in any time. It's a rhythm when you write. It's a rhythm when you walk. It's a rhythm when you fight. It's a rhythm in everything that you do. But how are you going to use your rhythm? I'm going to show you how to use your rhythm in a different capacity. So people will be able to be relieved, because, you're going through a stressful day. When you come out of my class, you'll be relieved of that stress. There's different things that you were trying to figure out in terms of which way I want to go. This will be able to alleviate that and clear your mind and your senses to be able to now focus on the things that you wanted to do before you came into the class. So it gives you that sense of direction, so you can get so many things out of it. So I tell people, hey, come check it out. Come check it out. It's not going to hurt. Come taste a little bit. You can't say you don't like it if you haven't tasted it. And this is something that everybody can identify universally. Learning tree is very beautiful. I've been with the learning tree now for at least a couple of decades, since the 90s. I think it was like 96. So I think that was like their 15th year anniversary. So I've been here for a while, doing various different things with the learning tree. Also, was a ex-board member, on the learning tree. So I think the learning tree is very beautiful in terms of community-based organization. Everybody gets an opportunity to do things that they might not be able to do on the outside in terms of taking classes, because the prices for university and any other classes, like, oh wow, I don't have the money to do that. I would love to go back to school. I don't have the time or the money or the finance. Whereas though the learning tree, you can look through the book and you can go, wow, okay, this is cool. Whereas like 3 or 4 sessions to introduce you to the thing that you really wanted to do. And that is like inspiring, because it's like, oh, that's affordable. Oh, I could do, what, $30? Okay, cool. And I have that evening open. So now I can go and I can start to live my dream, so to speak. You know, and then it'll inspire me to do other things with that particular subject. So, and also it's a good networking base. People meet so many different people coming from different professions. I had people in my classes, like, I mean, I can name them, like from judges, attorneys, doctors, you know, so forth and so forth. And people have came in and they have networked and met each other and became great friends. So it's beautiful to see people like, wow, y'all still friends that we met in your class, and they're still friends, you know, sharing with the family. So it's very sociable. So it's a beautiful thing. I think every city should have this.